Hey, so in this video, we're going to be talking about what feeling worthless means and sort of understanding at a deep level the emotion of feeling unloved, unliked, just feeling really downright rejected from one perspective. As always, there's always many possible perspectives, and to be honest, what I think is the most important perspective is your own perspective, because truth be told, if you are to truly understand your own emotions at a very deep, crazy deep level, it becomes wisdom. It becomes something that you've integrated. So in this video, we are talking about the feeling of unloved, worthless, just downright shitty. Because, truth be told, when you surrender to these emotions, when you understand them at a deep level, and you've let them pass, you develop an expanded awareness towards these emotions, and you let them travel through you deeper, quicker, more powerful. So it's not like you feel like shit and you have to avoid it. You feel like shit and it passes very quickly. So for those people who are new to this channel or who don't know what it is, surrender is and will always be the very simple process of processing your emotions in a really deep and powerful way. So you surrender to how you feel. So ultimately, you let them go. You develop a powerful perspective on that. So you look at your emotions. You allow yourself to look and feel and surrender to them. And ultimately, they pass. They run out. Emotions have a course. Like they have a limit on them almost. And so bad emotions become good. Good emotions become great. Life just gets more and more better, easier, faster. And you don't need to write anything down. You don't need to do anything. You just need to fucking feel. So this video is about from my own journey, not just with people that I've worked with or people that have heard about this. But to be honest, when I first started learning about surrender, even when I didn't know what it is, I used to say the only way to heal is to feel. Yeah, that's the only way. But what I learned very quickly was that I needed to dive deep and to surrender to this deep sense of worthlessness that I had. Now, that's interesting that I say had and have in some cases. So what do we do when we feel certain things, when we have deep pains? Well, we tend to color all our experiences with them. So, if you feel a deep sense of worthlessness, you might then get attracted to things that help you feel worthless, because that's just how fucking things like this work. Also, you might be attracted, or you might color your experiences with them. So you might, be praised. Like you might go to a job interview and everyone's like, yeah, it's really good. And you might leave going, oh, I felt really shit after that wasn't very good at all, was it? So our emotional lodges, like the things that are stuck in us, tend to color our experiences. It's like two people seeing a movie and one person going, that could have been better, and the other person being like, that was great. It's the different perspectives that people have, but it's also the emotions that we are currently in that color our experiences. It's like having different lenses on. So what does feeling worthless mean? Well, feeling worthless is essentially our self-worth grieving. It's our self-worth, like, I guess that better way of saying it, like leaving the body. Like it's trying to evolve to that next level. But if we don't necessarily process it, if we don't surrender to it, we're just stuck feeling worthless. Because what most people do is they feel bad and then they resist it. So they aren't ready to even deal with the feeling bad, so they fight the feeling bad, they're resisting it, and then they're resisting it because they're like, oh, I shouldn't feel bad, or I shouldn't have to fight it, I should just be above this. So we add these fucking complicated layers to how we think and feel. And I think that's really interesting, because through a path of surrender, the process isn't necessarily to surrender to the feeling of worthless, it's to surrender to how you feel about it. It's to look at how you look at it, and to look at how you look at it, how you look at it, and look at that, and eventually get to the point where the whole fucking tower falls over. It's really, really interesting. So through my journey, I've been surrendering non-stop, especially in workplace environments or things like that, where I have felt where I have felt especially worthless, and just processing it. And yesterday, I was just sitting in my car. I did my one government issued per household leave the house for supplies run yesterday to get dinner because it was date night, and I'm sitting there processing my sense of worthlessness. And Satori is what the Zen Buddhist word. I often say this. It's like, it's the awakening. It's the glasses were on the top of my head the entire time moment. Where I just woke up and realized the sense of worthlessness that I feel, or was feeling, is like, it's grieving, yes, but it's like old worth leaving the body. It's like a place where I used to feel really worthful, instead of worthless, worthful, a place where I used to feel worthful, that it was time to let that go, to make space for something new, make space for new worthful. So worthless is worth leaving the body. Like, it's this energy of powerfulness and excitement leaving the body and coming and making space for something new. You know, like you have your cupboard that you throw out old clothes, you make space for something new. Make space for something new, make space for something new. If I could describe my coach as being a relationship coach, as making space for love, opening your heart up so you could have more of it in it. So it made me realize this. And what if like feeling unloved was similar? What if feeling unliked was similar? It's feeling unloved in a relationship. If you fight that feeling, you're not letting old love leave the body for new love to come. It's a pipe. It's energy flowing. And new love doesn't necessarily have to be with the same, or with someone new. It can be with the same person. Like new worth doesn't have to be in a new job or in a new position or with a new outlook on life. It can be with the same one. We hold off new relationships because we are afraid of the current ones ending, but the new relationships can be with the current people, career, whatever. There's so many fucking topics I want to talk about. That's why I'm doing like one video a day. I feel like I need to do more. Soon I will surrender to that and my pipe will be more clear, so I might do more. I might just do arbitrary. 2 videos a day, 3 videos one day, no videos another day. It doesn't matter. But pretty soon I'm going to be unplugging my pipe when it comes to creating products that people like and coaching programs and all this other stuff to help people surrender. I'm now in a phase where I feel like no one wants to work with me, even though I have people that do. And I'm surrendering to that because I'm now recognizing that I feel like the process should be free. And the process is free. What is it? Feel your emotions. We've been doing that for fucking generations. Every generation ever. But what's next? It is to, how can I help that? How can I facilitate that? So I don't know. I'm letting that come up. So thank you. And if you're a fan of these videos and you've been watching all the fucking time, say hello in the comments. Or don't. Whatever. Your choice. But I'd like it.